What's up, y'all? It's that time of year again, when we celebrate the anniversary of when Davy Crockett ran all the snakes out of Mexico. Or something like that. That's right, it's Cinco De Mayo. But for my keto brothers and sisters, this means a day of beer, nachos, and tacos that we can't have. Or does it? While the brewskis pretty much remain off limits, there are a couple of tapas we can enjoy. The first of which is guacamole. Just grab 6 ripe avocados, cut open and remove the seed, then spoon out the meat into a large bowl. Toss in about a teaspoon of garlic powder. Then toss in about a cup of chopped onion, pretty much a half of a large onion or a small golf ball size one like I have here. I tried it with a whole large onion and it kind of becomes too much for the dish, so about a half a cup of onion or a whole small one. Add a whole tomato chopped, and that's a tomato about the size of a little bit smaller than a softball. 1 chopped jalapeno partially seeded. A big pinch of chopped cilantro. Wrap up with a tablespoon of lime juice and maybe a pinch of kosher salt. Now mash this mix up until it is a mushy consistency of like pudding. It can be kind of chunky though. At this point you're ready to eat. You can either put it on some keto-friendly tacos or dip it with some keto-friendly chips. And if you want to know how to make keto-friendly chips, check out the link in the description where I show you how to make some. This guac is good as not only a guilt-free appetizer, it's also good for breakfast. And it goes great with eggs. And it'll last about 5 days in the refrigerator if you keep it covered. And as far as I know, it could last longer, but I've always had it all eaten within 4 or 5 days. But an appetizer is just that. A mere lead-in to the star of the Cinco de Mayo show. Of course, I'm talking about tacos. In this video, I'll mostly be showing you how to make keto-friendly taco shells, as most taco filler, meat, cheese, tomatoes, salsa is keto-friendly already, and everybody pretty much knows how to make it. And with the ingredients to go inside of a taco being so well-known, common, plentiful, and vast, and can vary so much, I'm not going to tell you how to make those. Just use your favorite taco seasoning and fill it. So grab a non-stick skillet and let's get to it. Heat a non-stick skillet on high. Once heated, reduce heat to a medium high and put a handful of full-fat cheese down in a taco shell size circle into the skillet. Let the cheese fry until the bottom becomes brown and begins to kind of float in its own oil. You'll now be able to gently work your spatula under the cheese. Now flip and let cook for about 10 seconds. Here's where it gets tricky. You need to have some kind of wooden spoon or dowel suspended between 2 cups. Under that, you want to lay some paper towels to catch the oil through. Easy cleanup. Once your shell has been flipped for about 10 seconds, pick it up with a spatula and lay the shell over the spoon or dowel to create the taco shell shape. I like to put a paper towel in my hand and dab off the oil from the top as well as help shape the shell. Now once that cools for a few seconds, you can put it on a plate and load it with your filling. And I don't think I have to explain the next step. Well folks, that's been my Cinco de Mayo special. I hope you enjoyed it and maybe a few of you got something out of it. I know a lot of people already knew how to make the fried cheese tacos, but I've been asked a few times, so I thought what better time to show how to make tacos than a Cinco de Mayo special. So, and also right now I'd like to invite you to join the Keto Playground on Facebook. The link's in the description. And I'm going to take these 2 recipes and cut them down into single videos where you can pass them around and use them as a reference. But until then, you can just use this as a reference if you need the recipe. And I'll put the recipe to these in the description as well. Until then, thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter at BobbyDKeto. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Don't eat too many tacos.